Thanks for watching Mid-Morning this Wednesday. Hillary Clinton is getting high marks for her performance in last night's Democratic debate.
The Democratic frontrunner sparred with her biggest rival, Bernie Sanders, for much of the two-hour event. They disagreed on topics including Wall Street and gun control.
Secretary Clinton, is Bernie Sanders tough enough on guns?
No, not at all.
Congress does not regulate Wall Street. Wall Street regulates Congress. And we have got to break off these banks. Going to them and saying, please do the right thing.
No, that's not what,
kind of naive.
Hillary Clinton was kind of defending some of the legislation that the Senate passed regulating Wall Street and going after Bernie Sanders a little bit on the gun control, the Brady bill, and some of the different gun control legislation. Let's talk about this. We have this idea, Hillary Clinton, of course, coming in as the front runner. Matt, do you think, did she kind of hold her ground here?
I think so. I think the only other person that distinguished themselves was Martin O'Malley. Lincoln Chafee and Webb. It's nice to have them there, so you have 5 people on stage, but there's no realistic scenario where they're going to get the nomination. O'Malley did come off as presidential. He is straight from Central Casting. This guy looks like a TV or movie president. And I get it, and some people that I'm sure are being introduced to him for the first time on this debate, there's something to that.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have to be shopping for another candidate at this point, right? You have to be a little disappointed with Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders.
Well, think about how much people talked about Joe Biden last night, who wasn't even there.
Yes.
He was more talked about than some of the other candidates on stage.
This was a very different debate, of course, as compared to the Republican debate. By necessity, when you have, 48 people on stage, you have to make a little more noise to get attention. The Democrats were much more civil, including this moment that was probably the most talked about moment of the debate, and that had to do with the Hillary Clinton email scandal.
Tonight, I want to talk not about my emails, but about what the American people want from the next president of the United States.
Let me say, enough of the emails. Let's talk about the real issues facing America.
Pretty interesting. Some strategists saying, Bernie Sanders essentially just gave away the biggest issue that he had that has been dogging Hillary Clinton.
But I've already heard this morning that some people think it worked to his advantage because he's looking like this peacemaker who just wants to move forward.
Actually talk about what's important. One thing that I love to watch for in debates, and I have no training in this in any way, but I love body language. And I think that the 2 people who I thought stood out body language-wise, Hillary Clinton. She's done so many debates before, but she really did she looked poised. I think she came out there looking pretty strong.
She's comfortable on that
She
stage.
seemed comfortable, and I thought Martin O'Malley did as well. Bernie Sanders, I was kind of excited to see more from, and I don't know, something about him didn't strike me as feeling the most confident on stage, I think.
Shockingly, Bill Clinton tweeted that Hillary Clinton won the debate.
Oh, because he's a big Bernie Sanders
And
supporter.
Donald Trump tweeted that there were no stars on the
winners.
stage.
Well, when you're comparing yourself to Trump, how can you?
That is true.
An Ohio mom was upset enough when her